new at noon, we are learning more about the arrest of a suspended Dauphin County District judge now facing charges including attempted murder. Sonja McKnight is behind bars being held on $300,000 bail. Police say she shot her ex-boyfriend in the head. ABC 27 was there yesterday when McKnight was walked out of the Susquehanna Township Police Department in handcuffs. This all stems from a shooting this past Saturday at a home on Saddle Ridge Drive in Susquehanna Township. According to court documents, McKnight had been in a one-year relationship with the victim and living in his home. The man says throughout last week he tried numerous times to end the relationship and get McKnight out of the home, even taking her key, but she wouldn't leave. Late Friday night, police say the man told them McKnight finally got the message they were over and he went to bed. He was shot a couple hours later while he was asleep. He is now blind in one eye. Police say when they arrived, McKnight was deceptive, lied about where she was that night, and her hands tested positive for gunshot residue. McKnight is due in court February 26th.
What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Monday, and I hope you had a very nice, relaxing weekend. Ours went well, they just go too fast. You know what I always say about that? Well, as it is stated, Pennsylvania judge convicted of shooting sleeping boyfriend in the head. Convicted. Sonja McKnight, a judge in Dauphin County, was accused of shooting her boyfriend in the head and trying to convince him he had shot himself. Wow. I did this story just last year, you know what I mean, when it broke. You know, and I said then, some people should not be in professions of authority. You know, and this woman is one of them because they think that they are above the law, you know, and they cannot take no for an answer. Now, this Sonja McKnight, she has a history. You know, now it said back in 2019 that she actually shot her ex-husband in the groin because he refused to help her move. Okay, and then it also has been said, it's documented, that she mishandled funds or what have you. You know, she was being investigated for that as well. Now, as far as the situation went with her husband, her ex-husband then, it was actually thrown out of court. You know what I'm saying? Because she cited that it was actually self-defense. You know, and the jury bought it. Okay, so she pretty much got off of that particular case, but not this one. You see, all because her then boyfriend last year, I think his name Daniel McCoy, if I'm not mistaken, wanted to end it with her and wanted her out of his house. Okay, one Friday night he was too tired to argue about it. She wanted to talk. He said, "No, you gotta go. We can talk tomorrow or whatever. But what is all said and done, you need to find somewhere else to live." She didn't like that. So what does? She waits till he goes to sleep, and she puts a bullet through his temple to where it came out the other side of his head. Okay, as a result of that, he wound up blind. I think in his left eye, if I'm not mistaken, one of his eyes, he wound up blind. Okay, and as you heard in the news clip, it says that she lied and said, tried to convince him he shot himself in the head. Yeah, that's just how stupid and crazy this woman is. But without further ado, let's get into this article right here. It says here, Pennsylvania judge was convicted Wednesday of attempted murder and other counts of shooting, well, counts for shooting her boyfriend in the head as he slept last year, officials said. A jury convicted Sonja McKnight, a magisterial judge in Dauphin County, on one count, each of attempted murder and aggravated assault. The Cumberland County District Attorney's Office said there were two people in that house, and only two people in that house. District Attorney Sean McCormick told reporters after the verdict. And one of them, the one who was shot, said he did not shoot himself. Okay? And where'd she get off trying to make him think he shot himself? You know, I guess she was stunned that he was still alive. You know what I mean? All praise to the Father in Yahweh's name, because, you know, a lot of cases where some situation like that take place, person don't live. Okay, but in his case, he did. But to continue, the shooting happened February 10, 2024 at a home in Harrisburg after the victim, Michael McCoy, that's his name, not Daniel, but Michael, tried to end his one-year relationship with McKnight, authorities said in a probable cause statement. McCoy told detectives that he had been asleep for about an hour or two when he awoke with massive head pain and could not see, police have said in an affidavit. McKnight was accused of trying to convince McCoy he had shot himself. You see? And she gonna go there, man, I can't believe this. Now, I hope they throw her in jail or in prison for the rest of her life. She's a danger to society and certainly a danger to any man that would dare date her, marry her, whatever she is. This has been proven, okay? Goes on to say here, he survived but is now blind in one eye, the district attorney's office said. McKnight said he did not shoot McCoy. McKnight said she did not shoot McCoy. Her attorney, Corey Leshner, argued that the highest concentration of gunpowder residue was found on McCoy's hands. NBC affiliate WGAL of Lancaster reported. The jury deliberated for around 2 hours after 2 days of testimony, the station reported. McKnight was suspended as a judge after her arrest. She was taken into custody after her bail was raised to $3 million following the verdict, and her sentencing is set for May. WGAL reported. Okay, and that says May 28th, if I'm not mistaken. So she's gonna be sentenced, and more than likely, she probably be locked up for a long time. You know, if I remember to do it, I'll do an update, a third installment on the situation just to see just how much time she get. Okay, that's just what it is. You got to make example out of people like this, rogues. You know what I mean, with authoritative careers, like judges, prosecutors, and police officers. Okay, they seem to be now a lot of them are just criminals with, you know, these titles in law enforcement, you know, with badges, wearing the robe, you know what I mean, prosecutor, whatever. A lot of them are nothing but criminals, being done all kinds of stuff, you know. So hopefully they go ahead and lock our ass up for a good, she's 57, 58 years old, somewhere around there. They need to go ahead and give her double the age her ass is, so she don't never see the light of day beyond Crowbar Hotel, if you understand what I'm saying. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.